Okay, so I guess we're going to go ahead and get started. This is me in the buff, in the raw, looking about as natural as I possibly can look. Um, like I said, I got this idea to do this video basically because since I started this new under eye routine, I've had so many people to compliment me on the way my face looked. In fact, the first time I did it, well, not the first time I did it, but one of the first compliments that I got was when I had gone to my part-time job, and a lady who sees me all the time, she honest to goodness thought I had some type of a face, something done to my face, whether it was Botox or, some kind of facelift. And I looked at her and I said, no, honey. I said, I promise you I haven't done anything. And then I've just had so many people to compliment me on how bright my face looked and how healthy I looked. And the only thing I could contribute it to was the new routine that I have been doing with my under eye area. So I thought I'd share this with you all, and maybe you can find that this could be helpful in something that you would like to do, or if you have any questions, of course, feel free to ask me. But I am going to go ahead and get started. So yeah, this is me. This is what my face looked like when I have nothing on it. And Nicole, if you're watching this video, which Nicole is one of my employees, and she is young. She's like the age of my son, and she's a very special girl to me. She's a very good employee, but she has asked me so many times about what I look like when I don't have any makeup on. And so she'll get to see me now without any makeup on. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. The only thing I have on my face is I washed my face with my Clarisonic today, and I placed on my entire face, and in this area right here, I am really working hard on trying to get, I have that little skin area that goes underneath the neck that I can't stand. And but anyway, I have on my face right now the Estee Lauder Resilience Lift. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but it's a firming and sculpting cream. And I got this from one of those little gift set things or free package things that I got from Estee Lauder, and I did a video on that. But anyway, this is what it looks like when it's opened, and it's just a cream. And I used it all over my face, and I waited just a few minutes, and after I used that, I went on and used the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and I used it all over my face, including my neck area. And then right after I did that, I put underneath my eyes the this Clinique, and I don't remember what this is called. Let's see. It's called Clinique All About Eye Serum, Depuffing Eye Massage, Roll-On, Oh, I guess that's just it in French. I always do that. I always read on into the French or Spanish or whatever it is. But anyway, I use that underneath my eye area as well. So I have that underneath here. I have the Hourglass over my entire face, and the Sculpture and Firming Cream from Estee Lauder all over my entire face as well. So that is the only thing I have on my face. And I'll give you a close-up shot just so you can see what my face looks like. The lighting's not very good, so I don't know. Let's see if I can. That's what my face looks like up close, and I guess I'm very fortunate. I don't have a whole lot of discoloration in my skin or anything like that, so that makes me very happy. It makes my face a little bit easier to work with on a daily basis or whatever. So anyhow, what I normally do once I've done all that is I will go ahead on and put on my foundation over my entire face. And today I'm also going to be including the my first impression on the Kat Von D foundation, and I have the color D66, which I got this from Sephora not too long ago, and I have been wanting to try it and see how I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place that on my face. And the brush that I use to put on my foundation is the Sephora. It's in the Pro. It's a number 56 foundation brush. And yes, it's dirty right now. But I didn't see the need to clean it today since I was getting ready to put on some more foundation and all that good stuff. I usually clean my brushes on Sundays. But anyway, I absolutely love this brush, by the way. And I am going to do a review on this brush coming up. But basically what I do is I just kind of dab this foundation, or usually it's my Estee Lauder foundation, but today, like I said, I'm doing a first impression on the Kat Bondi, and I am the color D66. And as you can tell, I just kind of put it all over my face, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see. I apologize. This is also my first video on doing any type of foundation or face routine, so I have no idea what I'm doing. So I am actually looking away from the camera to do this because I am needing to get into my mirror here. So I apologize if I am, again, looking away, but unfortunately for me, this is the only way I can do this. So I have mirrors around me in front of the camera, but I don't know. I'm just comfortable with using that one, I guess. But anyhow, okay. And I do place my foundation all over my entire face. I've heard videos where people say, you know, don't put it underneath your under eye area, but I actually do, and I haven't seen any type of problems with that. And I do generally kind of carry it down. I just use whatever's left on my brush to kind of carry it down on my neck area, and I kind of sift it through my ear area as well. Yeah, so anyhow, I don't know how well you can see that, but that is what my face looked like with the Kat Von D foundation on. And I do like the coverage, that it has. It is very thick, like the lady told me in the store, and she recommended that I put it on with my fingers, but I really like this brush, and I have found that this brush works so well with so many different foundations, and I love this brush. So I think it did just fine with this brush. A little bit goes a long way, that's for sure. So I should have the sample for quite a while. That's my little sample package. And then after I've done that, I generally will go ahead at this point. I normally would do my eyes. I would normally do a little bit of, what do you call it? My eyebrows. I would normally do my eyebrows, and then I would put on my, I cannot think. See, this is horrible. I'm trying to do this video and I have no idea what I'm doing. I normally put on my primer. That's it. My primer underneath my eyes. And I guess I could go ahead and do that real quick. I'm not going to do my brows because that's not what this video is about. But I will go ahead and put on my primer on my eyes. Just for safe measures, I guess. I don't know. But I'll put that on. Just a little bit goes a long way on this as well. And the primer that has become my holy grail primer actually has been the soft ochre from MAC in the paint pot. I absolutely love this, and I do carry a little bit of it right underneath my eyes. So now, as you can tell, my eyelids look a little bit brighter, and I absolutely love this stuff. Oh, and you know what? Before I forget, I do have a couple other things on my lips. I did do my scrub from, it's the bubblegum scrub from Lush. I absolutely love this. And then right after I do my scrub, I do use Vaseline on my lips. And while I'm doing everything, that kind of sets on my Vaseline sets on my lips while I'm doing all this. So anyway, the next thing that I do is that all famous concealer that I did my video about not too long ago, which is so expensive. It cost me a whole $1. And I mean, it's not a concealer. I'm calling it a concealer because I use it as a concealer, but it's the e.l.f. eyelid primer. And like I said, it cost me a whole $1, but I do just kind of pat that right underneath. Hey, now I'm doing okay using this mirror above my head. So, okay, that works. But I do just pat it all underneath my eyes, and I kind of carry it all out like that, and I give that just a few minutes to dry. And while that's drying, I generally kind of go ahead and start working on my eyeshadows, but we're not going to do that on camera today. I'm not that good with eyeshadows, so I'm not going to let you see me fumble through that. But anyway, so while that's kind of working at its bay here, actually, I probably can go ahead and start patting it in. I'm going to go ahead and start patting this in. And again, what I'm using right now is the e.l.f. eyelid primer. And I get this at Target. You can order it online from their website, which is Eyes, Lips, and Face. I really do like this stuff. Like I said, I do encourage you to check out my video that is on the 5 different ways you can use a $1 product. And it was my take on that following a video that I had recently watched. So anyway, now I have that underneath my eyes, and that's what I look like. And as you can tell, that brightened up the underneath eye area very much so. And this e.l.f. Primer goes on very watery initially, but then it gets like a tacky feel. And that is, I think, what actually holds your concealer and everything into place. So once it gets that little tacky feel, like, you know, not like sticking your fingers together, but just enough, you know, where you can feel it on your fingers and feel it as you pattern it into your eyes, then you know that it's doing what I feel that it's supposed to do. And so now the next thing that I'm going to do is, normally I would stop at this point and go ahead and put on my my eyeshadows. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and do this step, and then I'm going to come back and after I have my eyes on and show you how to finish it up. But the next step that I'm going to do is going to be my double wear concealer, Estee Lauder, and this is in the medium light. And what I do with this is I place this underneath my eye like so, again, and I begin patting this with the patting motion. And I kind of, and this is a very thick concealer. I really like this concealer. Some people say they don't like it for underneath the eye that much so, but I don't know. It works really well for me. I guess I don't really have really bad lines or anything like that. I mean, I have them, but I guess they're not like just so overwhelming that, you know, this gets all in there and makes a mess. But, yeah, I really do like it a lot. So, and I'm just kind of patting that in. Patting it in all the way around, and I carry it all the way up. Okay, so now so far, just a quick rundown. What I have on my eyes is I have on the e.l.f. eyelid primer, then I have on the double wear concealer, and my color is medium light. The e.l.f. primer doesn't come in any color. It's just, you know, one color for everything. So, but these are the only 2 products I have underneath my eyes right now, and I'm going to go ahead and get off the video right now, and I'm going to come back with my eyes and everything done, and then I'm going to show you my last step, because my last step, I really like to have everything done to my eyes so that this kind of, I'm able to kind of use everything to perfect or get rid of any, you know, eyeshadow that fell out or anything like that. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for right now, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I am back with my eyes done, and very quickly I'll tell you what's on my eyes. I am wearing today the Stila, what is this, the In the Know palette. I am wearing the color Smoke, which is this gray color here, and I think this says Air, or I can't see it very well, and I even tried with my glasses on, and I could not tell if that was an A or an O, but I'm sure someone will correct me. But I'm wearing this light color here, so I'm wearing the gray and this color, and these are the and then I was gonna say these are the only 2 colors, but then I have this color here, which I'm not sure. Let's see, what was this one called? This one's called Rain, which is this kind of like brownish taupish color here, and I have that one kind of like as my blending color between my lid and my actually brow bone. So yeah, so I have on those 3 colors, and that's from the Stila In the Know palette. And on my lashes, I am wearing I have on the Lash Primer by Tarte, and I have on their Real Mascara by Benefit. I absolutely love this mascara. And my pencil that I have under my eye is a 24/7 Urban Decay Perversion, which I absolutely love as well. And on my brows, I am wearing the Milani, and this is in the brow pencil. And I don't know if the color I may have already rubbed off because I've had this. It is, no, it's the dark brown, and it's that's what it looks like. And this is, like I said, this is by Milani. This is like $4 and some cents. I've used this so many times. I've probably purchased, gosh, I don't know how many of those. And yes, I still have eyeshadow and stuff on my hand. So, but yeah, that's what this looks like. And that's what my eyes look like already made up. And so the next thing I do once I have my eyes all made up is, and I will confess, I did go ahead and reuse a little bit of, where is it at? Where is it at? I don't see it. My Estee Lauder. Well, I've managed to, I don't know. Anywho, oh, here it is. I did have to go in and kind of correct a few little spots that I did with my eyes when I was doing my under eye area, just to kind of, you know, give it that sharp look around the edges. So basically, after I've done all that, then what I usually do at this point is, and I guess I'll do this on camera because this kind of has to go together. And this is my Estee Lauder number 4, and this is a mineral powder. And usually what I do is I use the Estee Lauder powder foundation, which is a mineral powder foundation brush, and I kind of take this and I tap it, and then I kind of dust it all over my face, a thin layer, and I carry it down. And I actually, you know, I want to say I do like that Kat Von D foundation. I think I like this. It feels really good on my skin. It is a little bit thick, so you do have to make sure that you're only putting that on a thin layer, because I think if you put it on too thick, it's probably going to weigh your face down and feel like you're wearing a weight on your face or something. So yeah, definitely do it with a light hand, and I think you might be impressed. So once I've done that, then I take my MAC Fix Plus, and I know I'm kind of doing a foundation routine, I guess, in the midst of all this, but it's really, I have to kind of do them together because when I do my eyes, I kind of combine the whole cycle together, I guess is the best way to explain it. So anyway, I take my MAC, Fix Plus, gosh, I'm sorry, and I spray my face. A few sprays, and then I take my, usually I take my mirror, and this is literally what I do, and I kind of fan my face a little bit to where it's just, I feel like a tackiness of my, and this one I kind of move fast on when I feel like a little tackiness on my face. And then I take the banana powder while my face is still moist, especially because I did concentrate on spraying a little bit underneath my under eye area. And I just discovered this brush the other day. You know what? I just goofed. I just left out a spot. Okay, we're going to stop right there. And I forgot. I got ahead of myself. I use this before I do the powder. So I apologize. Like I said, this is my first video. And I want it to be perfect, and it's not going to be. But that's okay because that's what makes me me. So I stopped. And I didn't put very much powder on, so it should be okay. But anyhow, before you put your powder on, make a kind of like a little V. And this is the Rimmel Match Perfection. And I use the color, what is this? It's a 2-in-1 highlight, concealer and highlight. And I don't know what color this is. It's by Rimmel. Oh, it's color medium, and the number is 430. So that's what I use. I don't know how well you can see that, and you probably can't. But yeah, so what I do then is I kind of take the brush, and this brush, I don't remember what it's called, and I have to kind of move fast, so I'll just put it on the screen. It is from Real Techniques, and it's a foundation brush. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a foundation brush, but it's a small one. And I just actually just found this foundation brush when I bought, well, I bought some Real Technique brushes the other day, and I found out that I really love this brush, so for doing the concealer, not so much for foundation, because I don't like these kinds of brushes for foundation, but it works very well at going right underneath your eye to make sure that you get your foundation on very, very well. So anywho, I mean, not foundation, I'm sorry, your concealer. So, of course, now that I've sprayed my face with Max Fix Plus, I'm going to do it just real quickly again. I'm kind of concentrate on my under eye area because I need that to be just a little bit damp for the banana powder. So we're going to just, oops. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to dust underneath my eyes. And I do kind of put it on heavy initially. So like, because you will see once I start really blending some more how well it blends out. And I did recently discover that doing this a little bit damp, and I actually discovered that by accident because I had forgot to do the powder. And then I had sprayed my Max Fix Plus, and then I realized, shoot, I didn't do my powder. And I went back real quick, and the Fix Plus was a little bit damp around my eye area. And so I discovered that it made the powder look really, really good. So, and then I just kind of take this and I kind of take my, and this is a contour brush. I never say that word correctly. I'm still learning some word pronunciation since I had my dental work done. So bear with me. I apologize if I sound weird sometimes when I talk. But I hit my cupid's bow area. And I actually love this brush, by the way. This is like a holy grail brush. But yeah, so that is basically what my under eye area will look like. And then I just take this brush and which is my mineral powder brush, and I kind of make sure that I blend that whole area in very well. And so, yeah, that is what my face looked like. And I know I have horrible lighting, so I don't know how well you will be able to see my under eye area. But I'm going to play with the light just a little bit to see if I can give you, no, that doesn't work either. I don't know how well you can tell, but I'm going to, I don't know, well, I'm trying to give you a better look. But that is what my eye area looks like, and I hope you can tell my under eye area doesn't look too dark, or the lighting is enough to where you can tell what it looks like. But from a distance, give you the further back look. But yeah, that is basically my routine to do my eyes. And and as I say, I've gotten so many compliments on this look that I just figured, why not share it with y'all. I don't know if it's something you would ever want to try, but I do say the key things is this e.l.f. eyelid primer, and I do truly, truly love this Rimmel Match Perfection, and of course I do love my Estee Lauder's, which I don't know where I've lost that again, but I do love my Estee Lauder one as well. But this I think is the key factor, because I don't get creasing. I don't get, I mean, my eyes will look the same, you know, all day long from using this. And I do really love it. And since I am here, this is what I do to my lips. And this is, again, the e.l.f. primer. And I let that get tacky for just a few minutes. So I'm just going to put my lid on my, there we go. So I kind of rub this into my lips. And of course, it makes a hideous color. Does not look very warm at all. Doesn't look eye-catching. But that's okay, because it's not supposed to at this point. And then while that's drying, this is a lip, what is this? This is a lip primer from Mary Kay. That I used to use all the time, and then kind of stopped using it. But that's what my lips look like with the e.l.f. primer on it. And I have on a primer that is a lip primer from Mary Kay. And when I do my outfit of the night, because this is my look, I'm getting ready to go to my part-time job. So when I come back in another video, and you will be able to see me then with my my lips completely done. But this is basically what I do to my lips also as well. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on my lips as well. So anyhow, but yeah, basically that is my eye area, under eye area look. And thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. And if you have any comments, questions, or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the down bar. And you know the routine: comment, rate, and subscribe. And if there's any videos out there that you would love to hear me do, or feel free to leave me a message, and I'll be more than happy to give it a shot. And as always, God bless. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.